Hey guys, what's up? It's Brandon. Hope you are doing fantastic today. I'm here with Cupcake, my little Shih Tzu poodle mix, and Captain America over here. This is actually my son's toy, but I'm going to confiscate him now. He left him up in my man cave, so it's mine now. So it's Friday for me. Depending on when you're watching this, it might not be Friday, but I'm sporting my casual look today. Sporting once again, my Star Wars theme shirt. Pumped about episode 7 coming out in Christmas time this year. Saw the second trailer. It was awesome. But anyway, off of Star Wars news and personal stuff, a friend of mine who's a baby boomer, they have a financial service business that they run, and they're financial advisors. So you pay a fee and they give you advice, and they do pretty well for themselves. And they have a niche client, and they're not looking to grow exponentially, but they are looking to grow, and they want to keep getting in new customers and new clients, and but they want to get the right ones, and that's rightfully so, and they're doing great. They're not working, they work for themselves. They don't work for any larger agencies, and what they do is they use the website. They have an email blast, a newsletter they send out every couple weeks or so, and they've gotten pretty good results. They started doing some blogging, and we were talking, and he asked a question. He's like, we want to be attracting some younger people coming up who are maybe entrepreneurs or in the tech scene, or have a young family who are working for themselves. And it's an industry, a genre, a niche that is very popular among advisors of any sort, really, whether they're real estate or financial or even accountants. People who are running their own business, who are successful, are attractive. They have some money, they want to invest it. But those people and the younger people, as the generations come up, how do you stay in front of them? And that's the question with them is, and I was talking about it. I'm a millennial, but I'm on the older side of millennial, and I would even consider myself more old school than actually what millennials stand for, at least how people define them. But we are the type of people, whether you're in your early 30s or late 20s, or even mid to late 30s, we are using the internet to vet people, to do research, to build some trust, to find out about them first and foremost. And he even mentioned, my friend, was that he got a referral from a friend of his who was a CPA, and that person, after doing some work with them, told him actually a little bit about how they came about. And she actually had her sons who were younger, and she actually referred them over to, who were pretty successful young lawyers in the East Coast, and she referred them over as well. And they actually vetted him out, but looked him up on the internet, and as soon as they read some of his stuff and the website, and they felt comfortable. And that's what we do. So I had an idea from a financial service standpoint, all right? And I want to share this with people. If you're in the financial service, this is something to think about. Now, you have to have, certain things set up. You can't really be working for a larger agency because they're they have a lot of restrictions in what you're able to do and what you're not able to do, especially from an online marketing standpoint. But this is what I would suggest. You need to get ahead of the curve, because the financial industry is very much behind the technology and the online media and online marketing curve. They're still years behind where things are going to become less regulated and people are going to be out there. But there are these websites that are coming up now that are essentially online advisors, and they're just websites. You go on there, you get advice, you pay as you go. It's very unique, and it's coming up. But for individuals out there, I would highly suggest you start to blog, you start to build up an online presence now, because people like myself and others are looking for these sort of things. We're looking for advice. We're looking for people who are comfortable sharing that, who are on social media also sharing this, and not just people who are spamming, but talking to us, giving us advice, talking about what you should be doing saving for a young family, what you should be doing for retirement, what sort of investments can we be making now that would help us financially, things along those lines. Those would be extremely helpful. And I have yet to see really a financial personality out on the internet outside of the people who are running those financial websites. And so do some blogging, doing some email capturing, driving people to the websites, getting their emails, providing a really quality and fun yet informative email blast. So it's not just financial, which sometimes that could be extremely boring and just puts you to sleep. Be a little bit fun, create some personality into it. Be on social media, talk about stuff, share your content on Twitter, interact with people. Facebook pages, the same thing, and go outside of just your expertise, talk about other things, bring in partners, you can bring in real estate professionals, you can bring in accountants, you could bring in other people that maybe you're partners with right now that are willing to do this sort of thing, or if not, go out there and seek those people on the internet, and that'd be a great way of building your online presence. Again, you're not necessarily selling anything to anybody yet. However, you're building up that presence, so when that time comes that you really want to be on the internet, and this is the biggest key here, I believe, is that you want to get ahead of the curve, because you don't want to wake up the next day, or you wake up someday and you say, you know what, we need to be on social media. We need to be blogging on a consistent basis. We need to have a strong online presence. You don't want to wake up with that sense of urgency. Start off now. Get ahead of that curve. If you feel like you should be on there, in all honesty, you need to be on there. Start now. It's not a necessity, but it is a big opportunity. And so get on there, start doing it. Don't wait to that day where the urgency sets in, where it's almost like if you don't do it, then you're shit out of luck. So start doing it now. Start doing it. Check it out. See how it works. And this way you can baby step into it too. If you don't have that sense of urgency, if it's not a dire need to do it, then you don't have to put a lot of pressure on yourself to do it. You can baby step, you can learn, you can make a few mistakes and keep it growing, and then adjust and go from there. So that's my 2 cents. That's some of my ideas for the financial service realm. I think it's a great opportunity for people who are willing to do it. I always also say, create some personality, create an internet personality. I don't see a whole lot of accountants and financial people out there who are taking that opportunity, who are on media outlets, who are creating blog posts, who are doing videos, who are doing podcasts. I knew one agency or one firm that was doing that, and I think they fell off. I don't think they do it anymore. But the guy who's actually running it was from Hollywood. He wasn't more so an investor, but he was a Hollywood type, and so video and podcasting was big for him. I'm not sure if they still do it, but that's a great opportunity. But if you're like an individual or team, like a partner of two, you guys could do something like that. Put together the financial guys, or the financial investors for entrepreneurs. Start some sort of podcast like that, or YouTube channel, or YouTube series, or web series, whatever. Get out on the different media sources and start creating that content. I think that'd be definitely worthwhile. So there you go. If you guys have any comments, questions, thoughts, ideas, anything whatsoever, I love to hear from you guys. You guys are the best. Again, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you do that so you get the video straight to your inbox. If you're not part of the blog, make sure you subscribe there. And you know what? I'm going to give you guys a special offer. If you sign up, don't tell anybody this, but if you sign up on my email list, no matter who you are, as long as you're signing up after April 17th, I will give everyone my free Twitter book for free. And that's for a limited time. I don't know exactly when I will stop this, so you might have been too late. But if you sign up on the website for my email list, I'll give my Twitter book out for free. So there you go. Talk to you guys later. Stay purposeful, stay insightful, be creative, be bold, and be different. Deuces.